Hello there, and welcome to the Curious Mind Sleep Channel. If you've ever woken up sweating in the night, wondering what's wrong with you, I want you to know something important right away. You're not alone, and in most cases, you're not broken. Tonight, we're going to explore why your body sweats, and by the end, you might feel grateful for this remarkable cooling system. We're going to discover 100 fascinating facts about your body's temperature regulation, gentle science about one of nature's most sophisticated systems. Some facts will amaze you, some will reassure you, and all of them are perfect for drifting peacefully to sleep. You can fall asleep at any point during this journey. In fact, that's exactly what this is made for. But if you stay awake, you'll discover why your cooling system is one of your body's greatest achievements. So settle in. Let your eyes soften or close completely. Let your breathing slow, and let's begin. Before we drift into these gentle facts about temperature, I want you to truly understand something. There's no need to remember any of this. No test, no pressure, no expectation. If you've been worried about night sweats, this is your permission to release that worry. If your mind wanders, perfect. If you fall asleep in 5 minutes, beautiful. Whatever happens tonight is exactly right. You're safe here. You can simply rest and listen, or not listen at all. Tonight, we'll explore the remarkable world of thermoregulation together. We'll discover how your body maintains a precise temperature of 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, even when the world around you is freezing or sweltering. We'll learn why humans are the sweating champions of the animal kingdom. We'll understand the beautiful dance between temperature and sleep, and we'll explore what triggers night sweats and why most of the time it simply means your cooling system is doing exactly what it's designed to do. Each fact is a soft stepping stone. You can rest on any one of them. The journey is gentle, the pace is slow, and you're welcome to close your eyes whenever you feel ready. Let's begin our quiet exploration of your body's cooling masterpiece. Now, before we continue, let's acknowledge something honestly. It's true that in rare cases, persistent night sweats can be worth discussing with a healthcare provider. But here's what's important to know. Research shows that more than 80% of night sweats are caused by simple, benign factors: room temperature, bedding, hormonal cycles, or your body's natural cooling process. Tonight, we're focusing on these common, harmless reasons because understanding them usually reveals there's nothing to worry about. And if you've been evaluated by a doctor and found healthy, or if your night sweats are occasional and mild, then this video is truly for you. A celebration of your body's remarkable ability to regulate temperature. So take a breath. Let that settle. And now, let's explore the gentle science of how your cooling system works. Before we dive into our 100 facts, let's understand what thermoregulation actually means. It's simply your body's ability to maintain its core temperature, regardless of the world around you. Whether you're in a snowstorm or a desert, your body works tirelessly to keep your internal temperature at 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. This might not sound impressive at first, but consider this. Your body can survive in external temperatures ranging from -40 degrees to over 120 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a range of 160 degrees, and through it all, your internal temperature barely shifts more than a degree or two. This is thermoregulation, and it's one of the most sophisticated systems in all of nature. Your hypothalamus, a tiny region deep in your brain about the size of an almond, acts as your body's thermostat. It's constantly monitoring temperature signals from all over your body: your skin, your organs, your blood. Thousands of tiny sensors feeding information back to this central command. And when your hypothalamus detects that you're getting too warm, it triggers your cooling system, sweating. So when you wake up damp in the night, what's actually happening is this. Your hypothalamus has sensed a temperature that's slightly too high. Maybe from your blankets, maybe from your room, maybe from a hormonal shift. And it's responded by activating 2 to 4 million sweat glands across your skin, each one releasing tiny droplets of water that evaporate and cool you down. It's not a malfunction, it's precision engineering. Now, with that foundation in place, let's drift into our first cluster of facts. And remember, you're welcome to close your eyes anytime. Your body knows what it needs. Trust it. Physiologists know that your body maintains a core temperature of 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, give or take about half a degree. This temperature is not arbitrary. It's the optimal temperature for your cells to function. Too hot, and proteins begin to break down. Too cold, and chemical reactions slow. Your body has to stay within this narrow window, and it does so every single moment of every single day. What's truly remarkable is the consistency. While you're sleeping, working, exercising, eating, or resting, your core temperature stays within this tight range. Your hypothalamus is monitoring constantly, making micro adjustments you never consciously notice. When you sweat at night, it's this system working, not failing, working, keeping you in that perfect zone. It's a reminder that your body is always protecting you. Even in your deepest sleep, you have between 2 and 4 million sweat glands distributed across your skin. 2 to 4 million tiny cooling units, each one capable of producing sweat to regulate your temperature. This is more sweat glands than almost any other mammal has. Humans are uniquely designed to cool through sweating. These glands are not evenly distributed. Your forehead, palms, and underarms have the highest concentration. Your back and legs have fewer. This distribution makes sense. The areas most exposed to heat or most metabolically active get extra cooling power. When you wake up with a damp forehead or chest, it's because those high-density areas are doing their job efficiently. Each gland is connected to your nervous system, receiving signals from your hypothalamus. When the signal comes, they respond. Millions of tiny cooling units, all working in harmony. One sleepy soul at a time. Your body cares for you. Sweating cools you through evaporation. When water on your skin turns from liquid to gas, it absorbs heat. This is called evaporative cooling, and it's one of the most effective cooling mechanisms in nature. Every gram of sweat that evaporates removes about 0.58 calories of heat from your body. This process is why humid nights can make night sweats feel worse. When the air is already saturated with moisture, your sweat can't evaporate as easily. It stays on your skin, feeling uncomfortable, but not cooling you efficiently. So your hypothalamus signals for more sweat, trying to achieve the cooling effect. It's not that you're sweating more because something is wrong. You're sweating more because your body is compensating for the humidity. Understanding this simple fact can remove so much worry. Your body is just doing physics, trying to cool you down in a humid environment. It's working exactly as designed. The hypothalamus is about the size of an almond, weighing only about 4 grams, but this tiny structure is in charge of massive responsibilities: temperature regulation, hunger, thirst, sleep cycles, and hormone release. It's one of the most important regions of your brain, and it never, ever rests. While you're sleeping peacefully, your hypothalamus is monitoring, constantly receiving temperature data from sensors in your skin, your organs, your blood. It's comparing this data to your set point, that 98.6 degree target. And if you drift even half a degree too warm, it responds, dilating blood vessels, triggering sweat glands, adjusting your metabolism. When you experience night sweats, It's often your hypothalamus responding to something subtle. A blanket that's slightly too thick, a room temperature that's risen a few degrees, a hormonal shift during a particular sleep stage. Your hypothalamus doesn't panic. It simply responds calmly, precisely, perfectly. You are being cared for by one of nature's most sophisticated systems. Even now, as you rest, your body temperature naturally fluctuates throughout the night in coordination with your sleep stages. During the first few hours of sleep, your core temperature drops by about 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit. This drop is actually what helps you fall asleep in the first place. Your body cools down and deeper sleep becomes possible. But here's what's interesting. During REM sleep, your body's temperature regulation becomes less precise. Your hypothalamus essentially takes a brief rest from tight control. This is when you might experience more dramatic temperature swings. Some nights, you might wake up during or after REM feeling warmer than usual. Your body is cycling back into temperature regulation mode. This is why night sweats often happen in the early morning hours, when REM sleep is most abundant. It's not a sign of trouble. It's a sign that your sleep cycles are working normally. Your body loosening temperature control during REM, then tightening it again, sometimes triggering sweat to bring you back to optimal temperature. It's all part of the natural rhythm of sleep. Trust the rhythm. Your body knows this dance. A change of just 1 degree Fahrenheit in your core body temperature can have significant effects. When your temperature rises 1 degree above normal, you might feel uncomfortably warm. 2 degrees, and you have a low-grade fever. Your body is incredibly sensitive to temperature because it has to be. Enzymes and proteins function best within very narrow temperature ranges. This sensitivity is why your cooling system is so quick to respond. Your hypothalamus isn't waiting for you to overheat dramatically. It's responding to tiny shifts, 1/10 of a degree, 1/5 of a degree, making constant micro-adjustments to keep you in the perfect zone. So when you sweat at night, often your body is responding to changes you would never consciously perceive. Your room warmed up by a single degree. Your metabolism increased slightly during a dream. Your body detected this immediately and cooled you down. That's not a problem. That's precision. That's your body protecting you from even the smallest temperature drift. You can rest knowing your internal thermostat is this sensitive, this careful, this devoted to your well-being. One of your body's primary temperature control mechanisms is blood flow. When you're too warm, your blood vessels near the surface of your skin dilate, becoming wider. This brings warm blood closer to the surface, where it can release heat into the air. This is called vasodilation. When you're too cold, these vessels constrict, keeping warm blood deeper in your core. This is called vasoconstriction. At night, especially during the first hour or two of sleep, your body tends toward vasodilation. Blood vessels in your skin open up, releasing core heat and helping you achieve that 1 to 2 degree temperature drop that facilitates deep sleep. You might notice your hands and feet feel warmer at bedtime. This is vasodilation at work. Sometimes, especially if your room is warm or your blankets are heavy, this normal vasodilation releases more heat than needed. Your skin gets quite warm, and your sweat glands activate to help cool the surface. This is your cooling system working in layers. Blood vessel dilation plus sweating equals efficient cooling. It's a beautiful coordination. Blood flow and sweat glands working together. Your body is a masterpiece of integrated systems. Rest in that knowledge. Your skin is your body's largest organ, covering about 20 square feet of surface area in the average adult. This vast surface area is essentially a giant radiator, constantly exchanging heat with the environment. the larger the temperature difference between your skin and the air, the more heat you lose. This is why night sweats are more common in warm rooms. When the ambient temperature is high, your skin can't radiate heat effectively into the air, so your body compensates by producing sweat. The evaporation does the cooling that radiation can't accomplish in a warm environment. Your 20 square feet of skin is covered with those 2 to 4 million sweat glands. It's a massive cooling system. Proportionally, it's like having a highly efficient air conditioning unit built into your body. And when you sweat at night, all that's happening is your internal air conditioning turning on. Because the room is warm, or the blankets are thick, or your body is in a naturally warmer phase of sleep, your skin is doing exactly what it's designed to do. Cooling you, protecting you, letting you rest safely. Your body can detect a temperature change and begin responding in less than a second. The moment your hypothalamus receives a signal that you're even slightly too warm, it can trigger your sweat glands almost instantly. Within seconds, sweat begins forming on your skin. Within a minute or two, evaporative cooling begins bringing your temperature down. This rapid response time is crucial for survival. But it also means your body is incredibly sensitive, sometimes too sensitive. From your perspective, you might wake up sweating and think something has gone wrong. But in reality, your body detected a tiny temperature rise while you were sleeping and responded immediately. You woke up mid-response, which is why you noticed. Most nights, your body makes these adjustments without you ever waking up. You sleep peacefully while your cooling system works in the background. The nights you notice are simply the nights you happen to wake during the cooling process, not because the sweating is unusual, just because your awareness caught it. Your body's response speed is a feature, not a bug. It keeps you safe. Even while you dream, human sweat is 99% water. The other 1% is trace amounts of salts, urea, and other compounds. This high water content is why sweating is so effective at cooling. Pure water has excellent thermal properties. As it evaporates, it carries away significant amounts of heat. The composition of sweat can vary slightly depending on what you've eaten, how hydrated you are, and your individual body chemistry, but it's essentially just water with a tiny bit of salt. It's not toxic. It's not waste in the way urine is. It's simply your body's cooling fluid, designed to evaporate and take heat with it. When you wake up with damp sheets, what you're lying in is basically clean water with traces of salt. Your body releasing its cooling fluid to regulate temperature. There's nothing dirty or alarming about it. It's just water. Your body producing exactly what it needs to cool you down. You can let that worry go. Sweat is just water. Your body making water to cool itself. It's that simple, that clean, that pure. While 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit is the average human body temperature, your personal set point can vary slightly. Some people naturally run a bit warmer, around 99 degrees. Others run a bit cooler, around 98 degrees. This is normal variation, like height or eye color. Your hypothalamus has your specific set point programmed. It's defending your temperature, not the average temperature. So if you naturally run warm, your cooling system might be more active than someone who runs cool. You might sweat more easily, more frequently. This doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your thermostat is set a bit higher, and your body is working to maintain that higher set point. Understanding your personal baseline can remove a lot of anxiety. If you've always been a warmer person, Night sweats might simply be your body maintaining your naturally higher temperature against warm bedding or a warm room. Your body is working perfectly for your set point. Even if that set point is different from the textbook average, you are unique. Your temperature regulation is unique, and it's working exactly right for you. Your body temperature follows a circadian rhythm, cycling up and down over a 24-hour period. For most people, body temperature is lowest in the early morning hours, around 4 to 6 a.m. It then gradually rises through the day, reaching its peak in the late afternoon or early evening, around 4 to 6 p.m. This natural rhythm means that in the early morning hours, your body is working to lower your temperature. If you're sleeping in a room that doesn't match this cooling need, or under blankets that trap too much heat, your body will activate sweating to achieve that natural temperature drop. Early morning night sweats often align perfectly with this circadian low point. Your body is trying to cool down because that's what it's programmed to do at this time. It's not random. It's not a malfunction. It's your circadian system working as designed. Your body knows what time it is, even while you sleep, and it's adjusting your temperature accordingly. This is ancient biology, your body following rhythms that evolved over millions of years. Trust these rhythms. They're older than worry, older than anxiety. They know what they're doing. Compared to other mammals, humans have one of the most efficient cooling systems in the animal kingdom. We can dissipate heat through sweating far more effectively than most creatures. A human can sweat up to 2 to 4 liters per hour during extreme heat or exercise. That's an enormous cooling capacity. Most mammals can't sweat at all. Dogs pant, cats groom themselves with saliva, elephants flap their ears, but humans simply sweat. And this gives us a remarkable advantage. We can regulate our temperature efficiently without having to stop and pant, without needing to find water to cool off. This efficiency is why humans were able to persistence hunt on the African savanna. We could run long distances in the heat because we could cool ourselves through sweating while running. Our prey would overheat and have to stop. We would keep going, staying cool through sweat. So when you sweat at night, you're experiencing one of the features that made humans so successful as a species. Your cooling system is powerful, efficient, and sophisticated. It's not a burden. It's an evolutionary advantage, one that's still protecting you every night as you sleep. Here's what this first cluster of facts comes down to. Your cooling system is one of the most sophisticated, sensitive, and effective systems in your body. It responds in less than a second. It works while you sleep. It maintains precision within a fraction of a degree. And it does all of this without your conscious input. When you experience night sweats, in most cases, it's simply this remarkable system doing what it was designed to do. Cooling you, protecting you, keeping you in that narrow temperature range where your cells function best. It's not a malfunction, it's function. It's your body working brilliantly. You can trust this. You can release the worry. Your cooling system has kept you alive and comfortable through thousands of nights. It's not suddenly broken. It's just responding to room temperature, blankets, hormones, or sleep stages. All normal, all expected. All part of being a warm-blooded creature with sophisticated temperature regulation. Let this reassurance settle in. Your body knows what it's doing. It always has. It always will. Now let's drift forward into our second cluster of facts. We're going to discover why humans are the sweating champions of the animal kingdom. And if you're feeling sleepy, perfect, that's exactly what this is for. Close your eyes. Rest. Let the gentle facts wash over you like a warm, safe tide. Among all mammals on Earth, Humans are the undisputed champions of sweating. We have more sweat glands per square inch than almost any other creature. While most mammals have some sweat glands, usually just on their paw pads or noses, humans have them distributed across nearly every inch of skin. This isn't a quirk, it's a superpower. This abundance of sweat glands allowed our ancestors to survive and thrive in the hot climates of Africa. While other predators had to rest during the heat of the day, humans could keep moving, keep hunting, keep working. Our ability to sweat efficiently meant we could dissipate heat without stopping. When you sweat at night, you're experiencing a system that gave humans an evolutionary edge. Your body isn't malfunctioning. It's demonstrating one of the features that made our species so successful. You're built to sweat. It's part of what makes you human. You actually have two different types of sweat glands in your body: eccrine glands and apocrine glands. The eccrine glands are the ones responsible for temperature regulation. They're distributed all over your body and produce that clear, watery sweat that cools you through evaporation. These are the glands working when you experience night sweats. Apocrine glands are different. They're found mainly in your armpits and groin area. They produce a thicker secretion that doesn't really help with cooling. These glands are more about scent and are triggered by stress or emotional arousal. They're not particularly active during sleep. So when you sweat at night, it's almost entirely your eccrine system, your cooling system. The glands designed specifically for temperature regulation. They're doing their job, producing clean, clear water to evaporate and cool you down. Nothing more mysterious than that. Nothing more concerning than your body trying to maintain optimal temperature. Your body has different tools for different jobs. At night, the temperature tool is working. That's all. One theory about why humans evolved such an efficient sweating system relates to endurance hunting. Our ancestors would track prey over long distances in the African heat. The prey would be faster in short bursts, but would overheat quickly. Humans, with our superior sweating ability, could maintain a steady pace for hours. The prey animal would run, overheat, stop to pant and cool down. The humans would keep jogging along, staying cool through continuous sweating. Eventually, the prey would become exhausted from repeated overheating. The humans would catch up. Our sweating system was literally a hunting tool. This same system protects you at night. You can regulate temperature continuously without having to wake up and actively cool yourself. Your sweat glands work in the background, maintaining your ideal temperature while you sleep peacefully. This is the legacy of endurance. Your body was designed to regulate temperature for hours without conscious intervention. You're resting with the cooling system of a persistence hunter. Efficient, tireless, working in the background, trust it. Humans are remarkably hairless compared to other primates. This hairlessness is directly related to our sweating ability. Fur traps heat and interferes with evaporative cooling. As our ancestors evolved more sweat glands for temperature control, they simultaneously lost most of their body hair. This is why you have hair mainly on your head, which protects your brain from direct sun, and in your armpits and groin, where apocrine glands are concentrated. But most of your body is relatively hairless. This allows sweat to reach your skin's surface easily and evaporate efficiently. Your relative hairlessness isn't random. It's part of the same cooling adaptation as your abundant sweat glands. Every time you sweat, your smooth skin allows efficient evaporation. Even at night, under blankets, your body's design facilitates cooling. Hair would trap moisture and heat. Smooth skin releases both. Your body is engineered as a cooling machine, every feature working together. Sweat glands producing moisture, smooth skin allowing evaporation. It's an integrated system. It's working right now. You're born with all the sweat glands you'll ever have. By the time you were born, your 2 to 4 million sweat glands were already in place. They don't fully mature until puberty, but they're present from birth. Your cooling system has been with you your entire life. These glands develop in the womb during the second trimester of pregnancy. Your mother's body built your cooling system before you ever experienced heat. It's pre-programmed, ready and waiting for when you need it. From your first day, your body has had this sophisticated temperature regulation capacity. Knowing this can be comforting. Your sweat glands aren't new. They're not suddenly appearing or malfunctioning. They've been part of you since before you were born. They're just doing what they were designed to do decades ago, when you were still forming in the womb. This is original equipment, built to last, built to protect you. Producing sweat requires energy. Your body has to move water from your bloodstream to your sweat glands and push it out through your pores. This costs calories. Not many, but some. When you sweat, you're burning a tiny amount of energy to cool yourself. This energy expenditure is part of why sleep is restorative. Your body is doing work even while you rest. Temperature regulation, tissue repair, memory consolidation, hormone production. Sleep isn't passive. It's active maintenance. And sometimes, that maintenance includes sweating to regulate temperature. If you wake up sweating, one perspective is that your body is expending energy to take care of you. It's burning calories to produce the sweat that will cool you down and keep you comfortable. Even in rest, your body is working on your behalf, using its resources to protect you. This is care. This is your body investing energy in your well-being, even while you sleep. Even when you're unaware, your body can adapt how much you sweat based on your environment and experiences. This is called acclimatization. If you move to a hotter climate or start exercising regularly, your body will actually become more efficient at sweating over the course of 2 to 3 weeks. You'll produce sweat more quickly when you get hot. You'll produce more sweat overall. And the sweat will be more dilute, meaning you'll lose less salt. Your body literally trains its cooling system to work better based on what you expose it to. This is adaptive intelligence, your body learning and optimizing. If you've recently changed your sleeping environment, moved to a warmer climate, or even changed your exercise routine, your body might be in an acclimatization phase. Night sweats could simply be your cooling system adjusting to new conditions. Give it a few weeks. Your body is learning. It's adapting. It's becoming more efficient at keeping you comfortable. This capacity to adapt is remarkable. Your body isn't fixed. It's flexible. Always learning. Always optimizing for your current life. Most mammals cool themselves primarily through panting. Dogs, cats, rabbits, mice. When they get hot, they open their mouths and breathe rapidly. This evaporates moisture from their tongues and respiratory tracts, cooling the blood flowing through those areas. It works, but it's inefficient. Panting requires you to stop what you're doing and focus on breathing. You can't run and pant effectively. You can't eat and pant. You have to pause and cool down. Humans evolved past this limitation. We cool through sweating, which doesn't interfere with any other activity. We can run, work, eat, sleep, all while cooling continuously. This is why you don't wake up panting when you're too warm. Your body doesn't need to. It just sweats, quietly, efficiently, without disrupting your sleep. You might wake up damp, but you don't wake up gasping for air. Your cooling system works in the background, allowing you to remain unconscious and resting. This is elegant design. Cooling without disruption. Your body taking care of temperature so your sleep can continue undisturbed. One of the most critical functions of sweating is protecting your brain. Your brain is extremely sensitive to temperature. It generates a lot of heat due to its constant activity, and it needs to stay cool to function properly. Overheating the brain can cause serious problems, even during sleep. Your scalp has a good concentration of sweat glands for this reason. When you sweat at night, especially if you notice your head is damp, that's often your body prioritizing brain cooling. Your hypothalamus senses that cranial temperature is rising, perhaps from your head being on a warm pillow or under a heavy blanket, and it activates scalp sweating. This is protective. This is your body safeguarding its control center. Your brain, even while you sleep and dream, is generating heat from its activity. Your cooling system ensures that heat doesn't build up to problematic levels. Waking with a damp pillow isn't a malfunction. It's your body being careful with its most precious organ. Your brain is being protected while you sleep. That's something to feel grateful for. Night sweat and day sweat are essentially the same. Same composition, same purpose, same mechanism. The difference is just when it happens. But there is one interesting aspect. Sweat produced during sleep might be very slightly more dilute because you're not losing salt through other means like physical exertion. Your body is conserving resources. During the day, when you're active, your body might accept a bit more salt loss through sweat because you'll be eating and replenishing. At night, when you're fasting, your body holds onto salt a bit more carefully. The sweat is still 99% water, but that remaining 1% might contain even less salt. This is your body being intelligent about resource management. Even in how it produces sweat, it's considering your overall state. Are you active or resting? Eating or fasting? Your body adjusts accordingly. Night sweats aren't a different phenomenon. They're the same cooling mechanism, just slightly optimized for your sleeping, fasting state. Your body thinks of everything, even the small details, even while you rest. Anthropologists at major universities believe that the human lineage developed its efficient sweating system somewhere between 1 and 2 million years ago. This was around the same time our ancestors were developing other key human traits: walking fully upright, using tools, growing larger brains. Sweating was part of the package that made us human. It wasn't an afterthought. It was central to our survival and success as a species. The ability to cool efficiently allowed for longer periods of activity, which supported bigger brains with higher energy needs, which enabled more complex tool use and social structures. When you sweat at night, you're experiencing a system that's been refined over hundreds of thousands of generations. This isn't new biology. This isn't untested. This system has kept millions of humans alive and comfortable for over 1 million years. It's ancient wisdom built into your cells. You can trust something that old, something that's been tested and proven for 1 million years. Your cooling system is ancestral knowledge, working in you right now. Each of your sweat glands is directly connected to your autonomic nervous system. The word autonomic means automatic. This is the part of your nervous system that controls things you don't have to think about: heart rate, digestion, breathing, and temperature regulation. Your autonomic nervous system has 2 branches: sympathetic and parasympathetic. The sympathetic system is active during stress or activity. The parasympathetic system is active during rest and relaxation. Interestingly, sweating can be triggered by both. Stress sweating is sympathetic. Temperature regulation sweating is more neutral, sometimes even parasympathetic. Night sweats from temperature are your autonomic system doing its job on autopilot. You don't have to wake up and consciously decide to sweat. Your nervous system handles it for you. This is automation. This is your body working while your conscious mind rests. You can sleep peacefully knowing your nervous system is on duty, managing temperature without requiring your attention. You are being cared for by automatic systems, ancient, reliable, built into your very wiring. Let's put human cooling in perspective. A horse has sweat glands, but can only produce about 10 to 15 liters of sweat in a day. A human can produce up to 10 to 12 liters per day under extreme conditions. Per kilogram of body weight, humans vastly outsweat horses. Most primates, our closest relatives, have some capacity to sweat, but nowhere near human levels. Chimps can sweat a little, gorillas barely at all. As the human lineage split from other primates and adapted to savanna life, sweating became more and more important. We became specialist cooling machines. This specialization means your sweating isn't random. It's not excessive by human standards, even if it feels that way sometimes. You're built to sweat efficiently and abundantly. Night sweats that feel dramatic to you might just be your system operating well within its design parameters. You have a high-capacity cooling system because you evolved in hot environments where high-capacity cooling meant survival. You're built for this. Sweating is part of your heritage, part of your design. It's supposed to work well. This second cluster comes down to one key insight. Humans evolved an extraordinarily efficient cooling system. We have more sweat glands than almost any mammal. We have smooth skin that facilitates evaporation. We have nervous system connections that allow automatic temperature control. We've had this system for over 1 million years. When you sweat at night, you're not experiencing a malfunction. You're experiencing a feature that allowed your ancestors to thrive in harsh climates. A feature that allows you to regulate temperature without waking up and actively cooling yourself. A feature that protects your brain, maintains your core temperature, and adapts to your environment. This isn't something to fear or resent. This is something to appreciate. You have one of the best cooling systems in the animal kingdom. It's working for you right now. Even as you drift towards sleep, even as your mind quiets, your cooling system is on duty, protecting you, maintaining you, keeping you in that perfect temperature zone. You are a sweating champion, by design, by evolution, by ancient wisdom. Now let's drift into our third cluster of facts, where we'll explore the beautiful connection between temperature and sleep itself. And remember, if you're feeling drowsy, wonderful. Let yourself float. Let yourself rest. Your body knows what it needs. One of the most important facts about sleep is this: your body needs to cool down to fall asleep. It's not optional. It's not just helpful. It's essential. Your core temperature must drop by about 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit for sleep to initiate properly. This temperature drop signals to your brain that it's time to transition into sleep. This is why hot rooms make it hard to fall asleep. Your body can't achieve the necessary temperature drop if the environment is too warm. And this is why night sweats are often your body's attempt to facilitate sleep, not disrupt it. You're too warm. You can't achieve the drop, so your body sweats to cool you down and allow sleep to continue. Understanding this reframes night sweats completely. They're not necessarily waking you up. They might be trying to keep you asleep by cooling you into the right temperature range. Your body is working to maintain the conditions necessary for quality rest. Temperature and sleep are partners, dancing together throughout the night. Your body temperature naturally begins to decline in the evening, starting around 2 to 3 hours before your usual bedtime. This is driven by your circadian rhythm. Your internal clock signals the hypothalamus to start lowering your set point slightly, preparing your body for sleep. This evening decline happens whether you're ready for bed or not. It's automatic. your body cooling down as the day ends. This is part of why you naturally feel sleepier in the evening. The temperature drop is triggering sleep pressure. Your body is preparing for rest. If you notice you sometimes feel warm or even sweat in the early evening, it might be this cooling process at work. Your body is releasing heat, lowering core temperature, preparing for sleep. It's not random. It's your circadian clock doing exactly what it's programmed to do, cooling you down, preparing you for the night ahead. Your body knows the time, knows the routine, knows what comes next, even before your mind consciously decides to sleep. Your hands and feet play a special role in temperature regulation, especially during sleep. They have specialized blood vessels called arteriovenous anastomoses that can open wide, allowing large volumes of blood to flow near the surface. This releases heat efficiently. When you're trying to fall asleep, blood flow to your hands and feet increases. They get warmer. You might notice this. Warm hands and feet at bedtime are actually a sign that your body is cooling your core. The warmth you feel in your extremities is heat leaving your body, your hands and feet acting as radiators. Sometimes people experiencing night sweats notice their hands and feet are warm or even sweating. This is the same mechanism. Your body is using your extremities to dump heat, trying to cool your core temperature into the sleep range. It's working as designed. Your hands and feet are doing their job as heat release points. This is coordination, your extremities and your core working together, your whole body orchestrating temperature for sleep. During REM sleep, the stage where most vivid dreaming occurs, your body's temperature regulation becomes less precise. Your hypothalamus essentially takes a break from tight temperature control. You become slightly more poikilothermic, meaning your temperature is influenced more by the environment. This is why REM sleep is when you're most likely to experience temperature discomfort. If your room is too warm, you'll heat up during REM. If it's too cold, you'll cool down. And when your body transitions out of REM back into deeper sleep stages, it reasserts temperature control. This transition can trigger sweating if you got too warm during REM. Many people wake up sweating in the early morning hours because that's when REM sleep is most abundant. You're cycling through longer REM periods, your temperature regulation loosens, you heat up slightly, then as you exit REM, your body sweats to bring you back to optimal temperature. This is completely normal sleep architecture. REM is supposed to work this way. The temperature loosening is part of the dream state, and the sweating afterward is your body recalibrating. It's all part of healthy sleep. Your body temperature doesn't just drop at the beginning of sleep and stay there. It follows a specific pattern throughout the night, dropping in the first hour or two, reaching its lowest point around 4 to 6 a.m., then beginning to rise in the last couple hours before waking. This rhythm is orchestrated by your circadian clock. Your hypothalamus is conducting a careful symphony of temperature changes, each timed to support specific sleep processes. The early drop facilitates deep sleep. The low point coincides with maximum growth hormone release and physical restoration. The morning rise helps prepare you for waking. If you sweat at different times of the night, it might be your body responding to different parts of this rhythm. Early night sweats might be facilitating the initial temperature drop. Late night sweats might be your body adjusting during the natural low point. Morning sweats might be part of the warming process that prepares you to wake. Each phase has its purpose. Each temperature shift serves sleep. Your body is conducting a precise rhythm throughout the night. Studies consistently show that people sleep better in cooler rooms, typically between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. This isn't arbitrary preference. It's because cool rooms make it easier for your body to achieve and maintain the temperature drop necessary for good sleep. In a cool room, your body doesn't have to work as hard to cool down. It can dissipate heat naturally into the air. Less sweating is needed. You stay comfortably in the sleep temperature range without much effort. In a warm room, your body has to actively cool itself through sweating, which can feel uncomfortable and even disrupt sleep. If you experience frequent night sweats, one of the simplest interventions is often just cooling your bedroom. Lower the thermostat. Use lighter bedding. Open a window. Give your body an easier environment to work with. Your cooling system will still function, but it won't have to work as hard. The sweating will be less noticeable. Sometimes, the solution is simply environmental. Making the outside match what your inside needs. Your bedding can have an enormous impact on night sweats. Heavy blankets, synthetic materials, and too many layers all trap heat against your body. This creates a microclimate under your covers that can be significantly warmer than your room temperature. Your body is trying to cool down for sleep, but it's wrapped in insulation. The heat can't escape, so your body compensates by producing more sweat, trying to achieve evaporative cooling even in this trapped environment. The sweat might not evaporate well because the air is already saturated with moisture, so you end up damp and uncomfortable. This isn't your body overproducing sweat. It's your body responding appropriately to being too well insulated. The sweating is actually a sign that your temperature regulation is working correctly. It's detecting excess heat and trying to cool you down despite the challenging environment. Lighter blankets, breathable materials, or simply fewer layers can make a dramatic difference. Give your body an environment where its cooling efforts can succeed efficiently. If you share your bed with another person or a pet, you're sleeping with an additional heat source. Humans generate about the same heat as a 75 to 100 watt light bulb. Two people in a bed are generating 150 to 200 watts of heat. Add a pet, and it's even more. This shared warmth can be comforting emotionally, but challenging thermally. Your body is trying to cool down for sleep, but there's a heat source right next to you. This can trigger more sweating as your body works to maintain optimal temperature despite the additional warmth. Many people notice they sweat more when sleeping with a partner than when sleeping alone. This isn't a problem with you. It's just physics. More heat in the bed means your cooling system has to work harder. You might need cooler room temperature, lighter blankets, or more space between bodies to compensate for the shared heat. Your body is responding logically to its thermal environment. Give it credit for adapting to the presence of another warm body. Your metabolism slows down during sleep but doesn't stop. You're still burning calories, still generating heat, just at a reduced rate. On average, you burn about 50 calories per hour during sleep. That's 1 calorie per minute, continuously generating heat that needs to be dissipated. Throughout the night, that's 6 to 8 hours of continuous heat production. Even though it's at a low level, it still accumulates. Your body has to continuously release this heat to maintain stable temperature. If heat release is impaired by warm environment, heavy bedding, or other factors, you'll experience night sweats as your body compensates. Think of it like a slow burning fire. It's not a blaze, but it never goes out. Your body is always warm, always producing heat, always needing to release some of that heat into your environment. Sleep doesn't turn off your metabolism. It just slows it down. And that slow burn still needs cooling. Your body is always active, always generating heat, always managing temperature, even in deepest rest. During deep sleep, particularly in the first few hours of the night, your body releases growth hormone, This hormone is crucial for tissue repair, muscle building, and overall restoration. Interestingly, growth hormone release is temperature sensitive. It's optimized when your body temperature is at its low point. This is part of why that initial temperature drop is so important. It's not just about initiating sleep. It's about creating the conditions for restorative processes to happen. Your body needs to be cool for growth hormone to release properly. And growth hormone is essential for waking up feeling refreshed and restored. If you sweat in the first few hours of the night, it might be your body ensuring it reaches that optimal temperature for growth hormone release. The sweating is supporting restoration. It's part of your body creating the internal environment necessary for repair and renewal. Your cooling system and your restoration systems are working together. Temperature regulation, serving the deeper purpose of healing and recovery. Your body temperature begins to rise in the last couple hours before waking. This rise is part of what signals to your brain that it's time to transition from sleep to wakefulness. Your circadian clock triggers the hypothalamus to gradually increase your temperature set point, warming you into the awake state. This morning warming is why some people experience sweating in the early morning hours. Your body is actively raising temperature, which might feel like overheating initially. If you're under warm blankets or in a warm room, your body might overshoot slightly, triggering sweat to bring you back into range. Early morning sweats are often part of your body's natural wake preparation. Your temperature rising, your body adjusting to the shift, sometimes overcompensating and needing to cool back down. This isn't a malfunction. It's your body navigating the transition from sleep to wakefulness. Temperature is part of how your body knows to wake up. Even your waking is temperature regulated. Your body using heat as a signal, a guide, a gentle alarm clock. Sleep pressure is the drive to sleep that builds up the longer you're awake. It's primarily controlled by adenosine, a chemical that accumulates in your brain during waking hours. But temperature also influences sleep pressure. The greater the drop in core temperature, the stronger the pressure to sleep. This is why a warm bath before bed can help sleep, even though it heats you up. The bath raises your skin temperature, which triggers vasodilation. When you get out of the bath, heat rushes out of your body rapidly. Your core temperature drops more dramatically than it would have naturally. This enhanced drop increases sleep pressure, making you feel sleepier. Your body's temperature and your sleep drive are intimately connected. They're not separate systems. They're integrated. Temperature changes influence how sleepy you feel, and sleep changes influence your temperature regulation. It's a feedback loop, each system affecting the other. This is why temperature matters so much for sleep. It's not just about comfort. It's about the fundamental drive to sleep itself. People vary in how sensitive they are to temperature during sleep. Some people can sleep comfortably across a wide range of temperatures. Others are very sensitive, needing a narrow temperature window to sleep well. This sensitivity is partly genetic, partly learned. If you're someone who's very temperature sensitive, you might experience night sweats more frequently simply because your comfortable range is narrower. Your body is trying to maintain a precise temperature, and it doesn't have much tolerance for deviation. This isn't a weakness. It's just how your particular thermoregulatory system is calibrated. Understanding your sensitivity can help you be gentler with yourself. If you wake up sweating and you know you're temperature sensitive, you can recognize this as your body being precise rather than being dysfunctional. Your body is working to keep you in your specific comfort zone, even if that zone is narrower than someone else's. You're unique. Your temperature regulation is unique. and it's working exactly right for your particular system. This third cluster reveals the intimate connection between temperature and sleep. Your body must cool to fall asleep. It follows a temperature rhythm throughout the night. It uses temperature as a signal for sleep stages, for hormone release, for waking. Temperature isn't just something that affects sleep. It's woven into the very fabric of how sleep works. Night sweats are often your body's way of maintaining this temperature dance, cooling you into sleep, maintaining the drop during deep stages, adjusting during REM, preparing you for waking. Each sweat response is part of this choreography, your body moving through the night, maintaining the thermal conditions necessary for rest and restoration. You can trust this dance. Your body has been performing it every night of your life. It knows the steps. It knows when to cool, when to hold steady, when to warm. You don't have to consciously participate. You just rest, and your body handles the intricate temperature choreography that makes sleep possible. The dance continues every night. Reliable, ancient, perfect. Let's drift now into our fourth cluster of facts, where we'll explore the common, benign triggers for night sweats. And if sleep is calling to you, answer it. Close your eyes. Let go. Your body knows what it needs, and what it needs might simply be rest. The most common cause of night sweats is simply that your bedroom is too warm. Studies suggest the optimal sleeping temperature is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. If your room is warmer than this, your body will have to work harder to achieve and maintain the temperature drop necessary for sleep. What's too warm for one person might be comfortable for another. But if you're consistently waking up sweating, checking your room temperature is one of the first and simplest things you can do. Even a few degrees can make a significant difference. Your body is trying to cool down. If the environment doesn't allow heat to dissipate easily, sweating increases. This isn't a mystery. It's not a medical problem. It's just environmental. Your room is warm. Your body needs to be cooler for sleep. So it sweats to bridge that gap. Lower the temperature, and often the night sweats decrease dramatically. Sometimes the solution really is that simple. Your environment matters. Give your body an environment that makes its job easier. Heavy blankets and synthetic materials are frequent culprits in night sweats. Your body generates heat continuously during sleep. If that heat can't escape because you're wrapped in heavy, non-breathable materials, it accumulates. Your body senses this heat buildup and increases sweating to compensate. Natural materials like cotton, linen, and bamboo allow better airflow and moisture wicking than synthetic polyester or fleece. The weight of blankets also matters. Heavy comforters trap more heat than light blankets or sheets. Many people find that switching to lighter, more breathable bedding reduces night sweats significantly. Your bedding is creating a microclimate around your body. If that microclimate is too warm and humid, your body will sweat trying to cool down within it. This isn't your body malfunctioning. It's your body responding appropriately to a warm, enclosed environment. Change the environment, and the response changes. Sometimes the problem isn't in your body. It's on your body. Your blankets might be too good at their job of keeping you warm. Alcohol consumption, especially within a few hours of bedtime, commonly causes night sweats. Alcohol initially makes you feel warm because it causes vasodilation, widening your blood vessels and bringing warm blood to your skin surface. This can make you sweat. Additionally, as your body metabolizes alcohol during the night, it generates heat. Your liver is working to break down the alcohol, and this metabolic process produces warmth. Your body has to dissipate this extra heat, often through increased sweating. If you notice night sweats on evenings when you've had a drink or two, this is likely why. It's not a sign of a drinking problem. It's just your body processing alcohol and dealing with the associated heat. The sweating usually resolves once the alcohol is fully metabolized. Your body is just doing its job of temperature regulation while also processing a substance. This is cause and effect. Alcohol creates heat. Body responds with cooling. Straightforward biology. Spicy foods, particularly those containing capsaicin from chili peppers, can trigger sweating. Capsaicin binds to temperature receptors in your body, essentially tricking them into thinking you're overheating. Your body responds by activating sweat glands to cool you down. If you eat spicy food for dinner, this effect can persist into the night. Your body might still be responding to the capsaicin hours later, producing sweat even though you're not actually overheated. This is why some cultures that eat very spicy food also have traditions of light bedding and cool sleeping arrangements. This type of night sweat is entirely harmless. It's just your temperature sensors being fooled by a chemical compound. The sweating doesn't mean you're actually too hot. It means your sensors are activated. Once the capsaicin is fully cleared from your system, the false temperature signals stop, and the sweating resolves. Your body is responding to information it's receiving, even if that information is chemically induced rather than thermal. It's doing what it's designed to do. Caffeine and other stimulants increase your metabolic rate. They make your heart beat faster, your breathing quicken, your cells work harder. All of this generates heat. If you consume caffeine late in the day, this increased heat production can persist into the night, potentially triggering sweating as your body tries to dissipate the extra warmth. Caffeine also affects your sleep architecture, reducing deep sleep and increasing time in lighter sleep stages. During lighter sleep, temperature regulation can be less stable. You might experience more temperature fluctuations, which can lead to sweating. If you're a coffee or tea drinker, or if you consume energy drinks or pre-workout supplements, consider the timing. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours, meaning half of it is still in your system that long after consumption. A coffee at 4 p.m. might still be affecting you at 10 p.m. and beyond. This is another environmental factor within your control. What you put in your body affects its temperature regulation at night. Hormones have a significant impact on temperature regulation. This is most obvious in women going through menopause, where hot flashes and night sweats are common symptoms. But hormonal temperature effects happen throughout life for all people. Women might notice night sweats at specific points in their menstrual cycle, particularly around ovulation, or in the days before menstruation when progesterone levels shift. Progesterone raises body temperature slightly. As levels drop, temperature adjusts, sometimes triggering sweating. Men experience hormonal fluctuations too, though less dramatically. Testosterone levels naturally decline during sleep, and this can affect temperature regulation. For both sexes, thyroid hormones, growth hormone, and cortisol all influence temperature and can contribute to night sweats when they fluctuate. Hormonal night sweats are your endocrine system and thermoregulation system intersecting. Your body is responding to chemical signals, adjusting temperature in response to hormonal changes. This is normal physiology. Hormones affect temperature. Temperature changes trigger sweating. It's all connected. Exercise generates significant heat and elevates your core body temperature. After intense exercise, it can take several hours for your body temperature to fully return to baseline. If you exercise in the evening, particularly within 3 to 4 hours of bedtime, your body might still be in the cooling down phase when you're trying to sleep. This can manifest as night sweats. Your body is trying to achieve the temperature drop necessary for sleep, but it's starting from a higher baseline because of the exercise. It has to work harder to cool down, which means more sweating. Exercise is wonderful for sleep in general, but timing matters. Morning or afternoon exercise usually enhances sleep. Late evening exercise can sometimes interfere with temperature regulation at night. If you're experiencing night sweats and you're an evening exerciser, consider shifting your workout earlier in the day. Your body is trying to integrate your activities with your sleep needs. Sometimes these need to be sequenced carefully for everything to work smoothly. Stress affects temperature regulation through several pathways. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones increase metabolism, heart rate, and heat production. They can also trigger sweating directly through activation of sweat glands. If you go to bed stressed or anxious, your stress hormones might still be elevated. Your body is in a slightly activated state, generating more heat than during relaxed sleep. This can trigger night sweats. Additionally, stress can cause lighter, more fragmented sleep, which disrupts normal temperature regulation patterns. Stress night sweats are your body responding to psychological state with physical processes. Your nervous system doesn't clearly distinguish between mental stress and physical threat. Both trigger similar responses, including changes in temperature regulation. This is mind-body connection. Your thoughts and emotions affecting your physical processes. Addressing the stress can sometimes resolve the night sweats. Your body will cool more easily when your mind is at ease. Many common medications can affect temperature regulation and contribute to night sweats. Antidepressants, particularly SSRIs, commonly cause increased sweating as a side effect. Some blood pressure medications, diabetes medications, and hormone therapies can also impact thermoregulation. If you've recently started a new medication and noticed an increase in night sweats, this might be the connection. The medication is affecting your hypothalamus or your sweat glands or your hormonal balance, and sweating is increasing as a result. This type of night sweat is a known side effect of the medication, not a sign that something else is wrong. If it's bothersome, you can discuss alternatives with your healthcare provider, but understanding that it's medication-related can provide reassurance. It's not random. It's not mysterious. It's a documented effect of a substance you're taking. Your body is responding to chemistry. The medication affects certain pathways, and sweating changes as a result. Cause and effect. Your circadian rhythm includes a programmed temperature low point that typically occurs between 4 and 6 a.m. For some people, the body's cooling efforts to reach this low point can be intense, causing sweating. This is especially true if your circadian rhythm is slightly misaligned with your actual sleep schedule. If you're a night owl trying to sleep on an early schedule, or an early bird sleeping late, your temperature rhythm might not perfectly sync with your sleep window. Your body might be trying to cool down for its circadian low point at a time when you're actually waking up, or vice versa. This mismatch can manifest as night sweats. This is chronobiology, your internal clock dictating temperature changes that don't perfectly align with when you're actually sleeping. It's not a malfunction. It's a timing issue between your chosen schedule and your biological rhythms. Your body follows ancient rhythms. Sometimes modern schedules don't perfectly match those rhythms. The sweating is your body trying to follow its programming, even when your schedule is different. Your sleeping position can affect night sweats. If you sleep on your stomach or with your face buried in pillows, you're trapping heat around your head and face. Your core temperature is influenced by cranial temperature. If your head is hot, your body perceives overall warmth and responds with sweating. Similarly, Sleeping with your arms under covers or tucked close to your body prevents heat dissipation from your extremities. Remember, your hands and feet are important heat release points. If they're covered or constricted, your body has fewer pathways to release heat passively. It compensates with more sweating. Sleeping position is something you can experiment with. Sleeping on your back with arms outside covers or on your side with one arm exposed can sometimes reduce night sweats by giving your body more efficient heat release pathways. Your position affects your thermal environment. Small changes in how you lie can change how efficiently your body releases heat. Your hydration level affects your body's ability to produce sweat. If you're well hydrated, your body can produce sweat easily when needed. If you're dehydrated, sweat production is impaired, which can cause your body to overheat, which then triggers compensatory responses. Interestingly, both dehydration and overhydration can affect night sweats. Dehydration can make your body temperature regulation less efficient. Overhydration, particularly drinking large amounts of water right before bed, can increase night sweating as your body works to balance fluids. Moderate, consistent hydration throughout the day, with less intake in the hour or two before bed, tends to optimize temperature regulation at night. Your body has adequate fluid to produce sweat if needed, but isn't processing excessive fluid during sleep hours. Hydration is another variable affecting temperature regulation. Your fluid balance influences your cooling capacity. Many people notice that night sweats vary with seasons. Summer brings warmer ambient temperatures and often increased night sweating. But interestingly, winter can also trigger night sweats because of heavy blankets and heated indoor air, creating overly warm sleeping environments. Spring and fall transitions can be particularly tricky. Your bedding might be appropriate for the season that just ended, but too heavy or too light for current temperatures. Your body's acclimatization to seasonal temperature is also adjusting. You might sweat more during these transition periods as your thermoregulation adapts to changing conditions. Seasonal night sweat patterns are often about environment and acclimatization, not about changes in your body's function. The seasons change, your sleeping environment changes, and your body responds to these new conditions. Once you adjust bedding and temperature for the new season, and once your body acclimatizes, the night sweats often normalize. Seasons change, your needs change, your body adapts. This is the cycle of the year reflected in your sleep. This fourth cluster reveals something comforting. Most night sweats have simple, benign explanations. Room too warm, blankets too heavy, alcohol or spicy food for dinner, hormonal fluctuations, exercise timing, stress, medications, circadian misalignment, sleeping position, seasonal changes. None of these are mysterious, none are alarming. They're just normal factors that affect your body's temperature regulation, and most of them are within your control to modify. You can adjust your environment, your habits, your bedding, your schedule. You can experiment and find what helps. When you wake up sweating, in most cases, one of these common factors is the explanation. Your body is simply responding to conditions, doing its best to maintain optimal temperature despite whatever challenges it's facing. It's working, it's trying, it's protecting you. You can feel reassured knowing that night sweats usually have ordinary causes and often respond to simple environmental changes. Your body isn't broken. It's just responding to the conditions you're giving it. Now let's continue our gentle journey into Cluster 5, where we'll explore the wisdom of your autonomic nervous system. And truly, if you need to sleep, please do. Let yourself drift. Let yourself rest. This is exactly what you're here for. Your body knows. Trust it. Your autonomic nervous system is the part of your nervous system that operates without conscious thought. It controls your heartbeat, your breathing, your digestion, and your temperature regulation. The word autonomic means self-governing. This system governs itself so you don't have to think about it. Every moment of every day and night, your autonomic nervous system is monitoring thousands of variables: temperature, blood pressure, oxygen levels, hormone concentrations. It's processing all this information and making constant micro-adjustments to keep you alive and comfortable. You never have to consciously decide to breathe faster when you exercise or sweat when you're hot. Your autonomic system handles it. When you sweat at night, it's this ancient, wise system at work, making decisions for you, protecting you, maintaining you. You can sleep peacefully, knowing this guardian is always on duty, always watching, always caring for you without requiring your attention or awareness. Your body has wisdom built in, deep wisdom. Trust it. We've mentioned the hypothalamus several times already, this tiny almond-sized structure deep in your brain. But let's appreciate just how remarkable it is. Your hypothalamus receives temperature, information from sensors all over your body: skin sensors, core sensors, blood sensors, thousands of data points every second. It compares all this incoming data to your set point temperature. And if there's any deviation, even a tenth of a degree, it responds. It sends signals through your autonomic nervous system to make adjustments. Dilate blood vessels, activate sweat glands, adjust metabolism. All of this happening faster than you can consciously process. Your hypothalamus never rests, never gets distracted, never forgets to monitor temperature. For your entire life, from before you were born until your last moment, it will be faithfully maintaining your temperature. When you sweat at night, it's this faithful thermostat doing exactly what it's designed to do. You are being cared for by something that never sleeps, never wavers, never stops protecting you. Your body uses feedback loops to maintain temperature. This is called homeostasis. When temperature rises above set point, cooling mechanisms activate. Sweating, vasodilation, reduced metabolism. As these mechanisms cool you down and temperature drops back toward set point, the cooling mechanisms gradually reduce. This creates a gentle oscillation around your set point. You're never exactly at 98.6 degrees. You're always slightly above or below, with your body constantly making small adjustments to bring you back toward the target. This oscillation is normal. It's how biological thermostats work. Night sweats are often just one part of this feedback loop. Temperature drifted slightly high, sweating activated, temperature coming back down. The sweating will naturally reduce once the cooling is achieved. Your body isn't stuck in sweat mode. It's completing a feedback loop. Once the goal is reached, the response ends. This is elegant control theory, your body using feedback to maintain stability. The sweating has a beginning, a purpose, and an end. It's not random, it's controlled. Your body doesn't just respond to temperature changes, it also anticipates them. This is called predictive or anticipatory regulation. Your hypothalamus learns patterns. It knows that certain times of night tend to be warmer. It knows that REM sleep affects temperature regulation. It knows your personal rhythms. Based on these learned patterns, your body can begin making adjustments before temperature actually changes. Preemptive cooling to prevent overheating. This is sophisticated. This is your body using experience and pattern recognition to stay ahead of problems. Sometimes what seems like random night sweats might be predictive regulation. Your body anticipating a warm phase based on past experience and cooling you preemptively. It's not reacting to current temperature, it's preparing for predicted temperature. This is intelligence. your body learning and adapting. Your thermoregulation system learns from every night. It's constantly becoming more refined, more personalized, more anticipatory. It knows you. You don't have just one thermometer in your body. You have thousands. Temperature sensors distributed throughout your skin, called thermoreceptors. Separate sensors in your core monitoring internal temperature. Sensors in your brain itself, monitoring cranial temperature directly. All of these sensors are feeding information to your hypothalamus simultaneously. Your brain is integrating data from all these sources to get a complete picture of your thermal state. This redundancy ensures accuracy. One sensor might give a false reading due to local conditions, but thousands of sensors together provide reliable information. When your body decides to sweat at night, that decision is based on comprehensive data from throughout your body. It's not a mistake based on one faulty reading. It's a consensus decision based on information from multiple reliable sources. Your body is being thorough, being careful, being accurate.